Hello and welcome to Nice Surprise Tarot. I hope you're all well. I hope your family and your friends are well. And I hope we will have a nice reading today as well. What is one question that most of the men are afraid to hear from their romantic partner? We need to talk. Ooh, God forbid they wouldn't talk about anything. I mean, this intro of the conversation is something they're avoiding, like the devil avoids the cross. That's what we say here, at least. But sometimes it is really necessary to talk about things in order to reach a solution acceptable for both sides. So we will ask the tarot, what is our next subject that we need to talk about? Let's begin. We will ask the tarot this time to tell us something about the way we should conduct this difficult conversation. Of course, it was a joke when I said that only a woman can initiate this kind of conversation and the men avoid them. Of course, the men can also initiate something like this. Anyone can initiate if you think that it is necessary and it will help the relationship. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. Any relationship between two people sometimes needs a difficult conversation. So, first, I can see that these two people have a long-lasting relationship. They know each other from a long time ago, and somehow it seems that they've been successfully avoiding difficult conversation during their relationships, and this brought them to this point. So they really do need to talk. First, they will start with love. They will initiate the conversation talking about one subject only, regardless of anything that happened in the past. Just forget anything that happened in the past should have been forgiven and forgotten, because I put sign of equality between these two. Some people just say, okay, I forgive you, I was never mad, and they just bring it up later on. No, to forgive something means that you have forgotten. Here I see that these two need to start talking about things if they want to preserve this long-lasting and nice relationship. The main subject they will talk about is love. It is actually a beginning of new love. This may suggest that this could be siblings talking between each other about the beginning of love of one of them. I can't tell. I mean, on the other hand, anything is possible, but you know better for yourself. With whomever you need to talk about something, the subject of this talk will be the beginning of love relationship. That's what I have here. what you shouldn't talk about is the intellectual level of both sides. At times, of course, we have different level of awareness of people and different intellectual capacities of two people. And that, of course, influences the way we communicate with each other. We should always take that in account, but we shouldn't put it up front. We are not here to talk about how much better one of you is, or more developed, or better awareness of things. We are here to talk about this main subject, which is love. Here is love. One thing we should know, that sometimes at the end of these difficult conversations, one of the two people, sometimes even both of them, end up with some kind of disappointment, with some kind of realization about lost opportunities. But my darlings, once you realize something, then you can forgive and then you can forget. Once you forgive and forget, then you can carry on, my darlings. Sometimes even you can be disappointed for missing opportunities to clarify something. Imagine you have been angry or had any kind of negative emotions, probably for weeks, for months, for years, just because you didn't have courage and you didn't think was necessary, or you were afraid to sit down and talk. And then the disappointment comes. And then after the disappointment, at the same time you may be relieved, finding out that things were not so bad as you thought before. But on the other hand, even if you realized that they were indeed bad, they were the way you expected, they were as hard, as difficult, as bad. Remember, dear one, once you have that realization, you can have informed decisions and actions which you didn't have before that. So do not be afraid to talk, do not be afraid to communicate, do not be afraid to find out, please. Regardless of my joke that you were man, regardless of whomever you are, have difficult conversation. We are all human, we all make mistakes, and we all learn from those mistakes. Otherwise, if everything is just nice, fine, and beautiful, we won't have opportunities to learn new things. And just for you, I have here angels cards and love oracle cards. So I will just ask first the angels cards to give us one more information for you. Okay, this one wants to go out. I will take that one as well. First one is focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. In this case, again, I would say whenever you make these difficult conversations, keep to the main focus, to the main topic. Do not start with something that happened 1,000 years ago. This is the main topic. This is the thing we should talk about. With good focus, we find good solutions. And the other one is receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So have an open mind, my darlings. Have an open mind when you make these conversations. Try to understand the other side and also try to be clear and concise so that you can make a good exchange of opinions and find a good solution at the end of the day. And now, because we have the main topic, Ace of Cups, beginning of love, now we will ask the love oracle cards. I will take one. And it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So, regardless of this disappointment, my darlings, remember I said that the outcome of the conversation may lead to disappointment. Regardless of that, you should always remember that the joy comes from the depth of your own heart. So tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Allow joy into your life regardless of circumstances. That means that you are the god or goddess of your neurology, of your own body, mind, and spirit, and you yourself decide that you want to be happy, you want to be joyful, even after difficult conversations with someone that I believe you love and you care much about. As you see, my darlings, we did it, and it wasn't that difficult. You survived. I hope you liked the reading. Thank you for all your support to Nice Surprise Tarot. Please hit that subscribe button and ring a bell. And I will see you pretty soon. Ciao!